didn't already know, I'm not just a Black Clover fan. I do like other anime. I haven't seen every anime known to man, but I've seen enough to know I don't just like this one series. I enjoy at least like a couple. My Hero Academia is one of those animes, and I've tried to do videos about it on the channel, but things have just gotten in the way. But not today! No, today I will go beyond Plus Ultra and talk about this neat new movie. So, if you were part of the stream yesterday, then that means you're awesome and you deserve recognition. Give yourself a good old pat on the back, man. But also, it means you might know I was gonna go see the new movie, Heroes Rising. Well, I did in fact go see that very movie, and I did in fact go to B-dubs right afterwards. Why did I mention that? Because now I'm always going to associate this movie with B-dubs. It's just the perfect combination of spicy epicness and spicy meatiness. Speaking of which, the epic moments in this movie are truly something to write home about. The fan service, and no, not that kind of fan service, is off the charts in this film. And unless you were spoiled going in, I can guarantee that you will not expect what happens. It is impossible to see it coming. Now, that's not to say this film is perfect, and honestly, most of what I love about this movie came from Deku and Bakugo. Everyone else kind of felt irrelevant to me, even though they all got screen time, and in that screen time, they went beyond Plus Ultra and all that stuff. We all knew the main villain was not about to get bodied by the supporting cast, so it made the best use of its big cast of characters it possibly could, but the real stars of the film are Deku and Bakugo. Don't expect anyone else to get any overly extra shine, but man, the Deku and Bakugo stuff is just wow. What happens in this movie really is every My Hero fan's dream, and I can guarantee it'll satisfy any fan of this anime. If nothing else, you'll leave the theater in a very good mood because what you just watched was extremely exciting and very emotional. Also, this film includes things that aren't yet in anime, either foreshadowing manga stuff or downright spoiling it. I'm not gonna get into what those things are, mostly because I don't actually know for 100% myself. I don't read the manga. I've just had certain things spoiled for me, so I wasn't surprised about certain things that were supposed to surprise anime onlys. Unfortunately, as others have mentioned, whether this movie is canon or not, the events of it won't have a lasting effect on the plot, and so the movie kind of tries to erase what happens at the end, basically saying, the show is never gonna be this good, don't ever expect this again, to the audience, which is fine. The stuff that happens towards the end is so unexpected and incredible that I would hope it be exclusive to the movie so that it could feel like a bigger deal. The thing that really had me ready to see this movie though was the art and animation, and I'm gonna be completely and utterly honest with you, it's impressive. Like, there are scenes that are really amazing, then there are scenes that are very good, and then there are scenes that are just okay. And then there are tiny things you'll notice that don't look very smooth. Now, I personally didn't care because when you think about it, Bones was doing this movie and the new season of My Hero, and they had to make sure they had enough staff and a good enough schedule to make sure both looked good enough to satisfy fans. Not to mention, this movie had 100+ key animators on board, and they had to make sure this movie still had more staff, but also make the anime at least meet a certain standard of quality, which it mostly did. With all that in mind, I do think the visuals in this movie are jaw-dropping. Does every second look mind-blowing? No, but they seriously did the very best they could with everything on their plate. And the fact that the incredible stuff looks the way it does is just awe-inspiring, dude. The final battle in Heroes Rising is one of the most satisfying things I have ever seen. And I don't just go around saying that about anything. It's actually that good. Like, I want to go see it again just for that fight alone. All in all, I give My Hero Academia Heroes Rising an 8 out of 10, but just let it be known that 6 of that 8 is from that final battle, as well as the overall chemistry between the two rivals. They really make this movie what it is, and I love it so much more for it. If you enjoyed this video, or if you disagree with my opinion and thought the movie was better or worse than I did, let me know in the comments down below. Also, because I know my subs love them some Black Clover, and so do I do have a video in the works, a really good one that I'm super excited to get to you all, so be on the lookout for that soon. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button, also hit always so you never miss when I drop a video, and with that, I must get going now, but I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!